Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the now appearing at Loonees podcast. This is a weekly podcast where we sit down with the headliners that are coming through Loonees Comedy Corner this week. My name is Tracy Kellett, House Comic, and of course, I'm with my co-host, Cam McKenzie.
Hello.
And today we're so excited for the headliner that we're interviewing. He won the 2012
That Tweety Bird over there.
New Faces competition. He is a Comedy Works pro. He's absolutely incredible. Let's give it up right now for Elliot Woolsey.
Yeah. There's a full
We actually have an
room in
audience
here
right now.
clapping. There's like 25 people in here.
Is that right?
No, it's
No,
just
it's
Sam.
two.
I was like, all right, well, happy to be here. Hello to you both.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you so much for talking with us today. We're so excited that you're coming through.
Mm-hmm.
And as comics, we were talking earlier about the impact that you have on new comics, and I realized our listeners probably don't understand exactly what role you have. So we want to touch base real quick about New Talent Night and Up Next, if you want to explain it to us.
Yeah, I bet Comedy Works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in 2019, I became the new talent coordinator after the other new talent coordinator, Deacon Gray, passed away, R.I.P.
Pour a little out.
Yeah, I basically produce the new talent programming along with Roger Hack, who's a great guy, and my partner in crime.
Good mustache.
Great mustache, like a Slutty Smithers.
Great mustache.
Yeah.
Fantastic mustache, and a great guy too.
Yeah.
It's kind of, we have a good cop, bad cop thing going on, and he's the good cop, and I'm the bad cop.
Yeah, you guys kind of look like cops, not in a judgmental way. You just happen to look like police officers.
Yeah, absolutely. Like in a DEA way, yeah.
He's got the mustache, and I just look like a narc.
Yeah.
That's why no one ever offers me drugs.
Oh, man.
So bad.
All I want is some.
Don't worry, we're changing that this weekend, Elliot.
Perfect.
Yeah. You just give a wink and a nod if we got you.
Perfect. I'm not a cop.
Thank you. Legally, I think you have to say that.
Yeah. So basically, the new talent program it's actually not much producing. It's more just being an administrator. So people sign up every week, and anybody can get on. And really, all you have to do is wait in a virtual line. So every week, you go to nts.comedyworks.com, you build a profile, and there's a show calendar, and you just sign up every week. And after 13, 14, 15, 16 weeks, because there's so many goddamn people signing up these days.
For real,
you can get stage time. So basically, all I do is I go into the app every Wednesday, and I look and see who has the highest count totals, and I make a list of those people and kind of select the lucky 15 people that get to perform that next week. And then the night of the show, I sit in the back with a clipboard along with Rick Kearns, who is now giving notes.
Nice. Incredible.
Breaking news for the past about month or so.
Yeah, the clipboard
we
boys.
We will take note. What's that?
The clipboard boys in the back.
Yeah, I know. I feel like such a dick with the clipboard walk.
No, it's just like a teacher.
Makes you official.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me a dick. And so we'll take notes, and then after all the amateurs are done performing, the pros start, we'll go back and we'll give notes.
Nice.
And what Up Next is a show where I curate all the B comics. The B comics are the ones that have 4-minute sets, and give them an opportunity to perform at the South Club and do longer sets. Everybody gets 7 minutes.
Oh, nice.
So
Which
incredible.
coincidentally is the amount of time that you get when you first get bumped up to Almost Famous at the clubs. You start getting 7-minute sets at the weekend. So it's an opportunity for up-and-coming B sets who are kind of, we're keeping an eye on to kind of stretch their time and also perform in front of older, wider crowds.
Dude, who
are harder to make laugh.
I love the South Club.
Man, I'm a big fan of geriatrics. Those are my favorites, man.
Yeah.
If there's at least 6 people wheeled in, give it to me.
Yeah.
Good.
I always say people that like crowds at the downtown club come and they're ready to party, and it's a comedy club atmosphere.
Yeah.
I feel like going to the South Club for a long time, it was just a bunch of like older white men with their arms crossed going, I paid $12 and I'd like to see a return on my investment.
Right, exactly.
You have to prove to them that you're funny. They're not there to like have a good time.
But that South Club, in addition to you just giving longer set times for those comics, the South Club is such an amazing spot. We were talking about this earlier too.
You just did it.
For tape, because I just did Thick Skin on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and just getting the tape from the South Club. Just the audio is so amazing, and that show specifically does bring in a bit of a rowdy crowd, but it's just a great space.
Yeah, and I'm on New Talent Night for the first time on Tuesday, which is
Are you? Hey,
This little newbie baby.
Yeah, talk. I know. I just didn't sign up for a year. I felt like an idiot. And then I was like, I guess I should sign the fuck up. And then I started.
Yeah, and it took about like 3 months, right?
Yeah, it was 15. I was like, nice. I was like, it's good. I was like, it's going to be anywhere from 12 to 16, I bet. And then I'll just sign up and then I'll get up. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Yeah. Excited to have you.
Yeah, I've been to a few of those, and it's a rowdy, fun room. They're great.
Oh,
Those
yeah, and it's
clubs are-
packed out.
It's not reality. It's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it isn't reality. And I think that's hard for some comics to understand, too, because they'll come here and they're like, I just did my newbie set and I crushed. Can I get a guest spot here? And it's like crickets. And it's like, you kind of have to understand.
Yeah.
It's a very different room. Also, very different audience.
Yeah,
but,
you're on Academy in Colorado Springs, man.
yeah,
Buck up.
there's a closed Gold's Gym over there. Come on.
Yeah, you can play whirly ball around the corner. This is a cool place to be.
This ain't downtown Denver.
Yeah.
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 Well, Loonees is a great room too.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's another one of those atmospheres where people are going there to like. It's like I feel like it's more blue collar, and people are like going to blow off steam, and they're ready to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
The Long Island doubles, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know you could get a double Long Island.
No.
I didn't know that was a thing.
There's
only one of
those
We're
islands.
doubles.
Oh, it's a thing. You're going to see them getting shipped to the tables this
That's like
weekend.
a Staten Island at that point. That's crazy.
Are they in fishbowl?
Dude, that would
Yeah.
be great. No, they're not.
Nah, they're just in beer steins.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they can spit their tobacco in it afterwards.
No, we were talking
Perfect.
the other thing, the film on the rocks.
Yes.
I honestly, I don't know anything about it. Tracy was
Oh
telling me
my!
about it.
I follow it.
'Cause I've never been to Red Rocks. I just climbed behind and saw Rush one time and listened to it illegally because I'm that Canadian. But
I follow it. I feel like I'm like a super fan of yours. So before
She has like 25 of your T-shirts underneath this hoodie. So it's
it is. It's just layered.
Oh yeah.
Before I got
Well, it's weird because I don't make any T-shirts, so those are some homemade.
yeah,
it's just
it's
your
me,
face on a
actually.
T-shirt.
Yeah, I got a Cricut just to make Elliot Woolsey T-shirts.
We had to put the hoodie on her. I was like, damn.
Before I got my dander up to do comedy, I would go to Comedy Works New Talent Night and watch, and I saw you a couple times, and you always just made me laugh because you do stuff about being a big guy. You're a tall guy. And my husband is 6'5", and my 12-year-old at the time was 6'1", and it was just so
Poor kid.
relatable. And I would tell my kid as he was getting bullied, I'm like, well, this guy is making a career out of it, so you know.
Yeah. Maybe get bullied a little harder.
Yeah, get bullied a little harder. Yeah, make it your personality.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll
Make
be
it
funny in
sting.
10 years. But yeah, so I always appreciated that. But then I started following the film on the rocks, and just it's so amazing what you're doing. How incredible is it to perform at Red Rocks? I mean, like Red Rocks is like the end all be all. It's where like Adam
everybody's
Duritz was
been
like, bury me at Red Rocks. How cool is it to perform there?
Oh, it's amazing, and it's amazing too to be able to hang out in the back area because there's just this expansive green rooms and cafeteria and so much cool backstage too, just to hang out. And every 2 inches is just another incredible picture of someone performing at Red Rocks.
Jeez.
So there's so much history there.
Right.
And then you get to kind of watch the seats fill in, and then to be able to go out there and introduce the movie, introduce other comedians.
Yeah, how fun.
It's fantastic. And it's honestly really just an amazing photo opportunity too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, well,
So-
today's age, that's what counts.
Yeah, exactly. So most of the pictures of me at Red Rocks are me doing announcements like, thank you to our sponsors, but it looks like I'm,
Crushing.
Red
Yeah.
Rocks. But I'm really just like, make sure to visit the concession stand.
Yeah, if you could pick up the trash that you see around you, that would
Right.
be great.
If one of my jobs is to actually ask people to scooch in to make room. So a lot of times out there like,
Butts
hey
and
guys,
up, boys,
there's a lot of
butts and up."
spaces out there. Let's scooch them in. Get to know your neighbors, guys.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
It's like church, just shake their hand.
Yeah,
I just think that's
but
so
it's gorgeous.
cool.
It's gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And like one of my favorite movies to see up there is Princess Bride.
Oh,
I
And,
love that movie. I was just talking about that the other day in that book.
Because it's so quotable,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have 8,000 people quoting the lines from the movie all at the same time and cheering every time a new character walks out. So it's this cool, interactive, just super fun experience all around.
Man,
and I
that's
started
sick.
doing this thing a couple years ago where depending on the movie, I'll do some sort of crowd interaction. So, for Jurassic Park, I got the whole crowd to hum the theme song.
Oh, I bet that was kind of haunting.
yeah.
That's awesome.
And just like reverberating off the rocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was really cool. And for Mean Girls, I remember there's one part where she's talking about all the different cliques of the high school.
Right.
So I jotted them all down real quick, and I was like, "Where are my nerds at? Where my Asian nerds at? Where my It got the crowd going that way. It's super fun.
That's awesome.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, what a cool warmer to be for a show. You're just like, hey, people at Red Rocks,
just casually at the Red Rocks,
because then they love you anyway because they're all just having a good time. You're just out there living your
own dream.
What
I did one time too. This is kind of a funny story. Is I was headlining at Comedy Works, so to promote my show, I gave the crowd my phone number and told them if they text me, I would send them free tickets. And it was so cool. I gave out my number, and immediately my phone was just and I had like 70 texts in under a minute.
That's incredible.
And,
shit.
Yeah, well, funny thing is so I send all these people free ticket info, and then I have my show, and I'm like, who got their tickets from Red Rocks? There were 4 people there.
Bunch of
got
ghosts.
Red Rocks.
But now they have. Do you ever get weird texts at night now? You know what I mean? Like, hey, baby.
No, you know what I got mostly? Were SpongeBob SquarePants gifts. I got like
that's me actually. That was me. I'm really sorry.
It was all Cam.
I'm a big SpongeBob fan.
Big SpongeBob boy over here.
Like I just gave a bunch of children my phone numbers.
Why are all these kids at Comedy Works? That's crazy. Who was working the door?
That's so much fun. So we have this segment that we do every week as Smash or Grass. We're going to throw out 2 comics, hopefully alive this time.
I don't know what's going to happen.
We'll see what's going to happen. You have to pick which one you would smash or which one you would smoke a bowl with. Grass. Cam, baby, take it away.
Okay.
Oh, I thought Cam was one of them. Okay.
You know what? Actually, let's go Cam.
Cam and Roger.
Or Roger.
Battle of the Mustaches?
Yeah, I think it's the same person, right?
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, it's just Springs and Denver.
I would have to smash Roger because I don't think I want to see him high.
Right. Oh. Well, also the intimacy, you know, that's friendship building right
and
there.
I think you guys would have a lovely moment. You guys, you have clipboards together. Like I'm sure you give each other notes afterwards too. That would be good.
The LPMs were low, baby.
Yeah, there were a lot of ums and ahs.
You said like too many times.
Yeah.
Why'd you ask where the weed smokers are at?
Yeah, it's obvious. You're one of them.
Need to move the mic stand.
Move the mic stand. Yeah, and then we could just smoke weed afterwards and talk about your night with him. So
right.
That sounds good.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Okay, cool. Well, that's one. Let's see.
Norm McDonald.
You've
worked
Norm?
with Norm McDonald. So let's go with Norm and Dave
That's...
Chappelle because you've worked with both of them.
Take it away, champ.
I totally forgot we were going to talk about Norm.
So I have gotten high with Norm McDonald.
Oh my God!
And
can I tell you
had sex with Dave Chappelle?
Can I tell you a quick story about that?
We want the longest story about that, please.
Take it away.
So it's one of the most excited I've ever been to get a spot at Comedy Works.
Yeah.
It's at the South Club.
Nice.
Of course, Norm is everybody's fucking favorite and hero.
Right.
And I get to the green room, and I'm so nervous, and I walk in, and there's Norm, there's John Novosad, Hippie Man, right?
Hell yeah.
And there's Wendy, and there's the GM of the club, Jeff Fisher.
Oh, wow.
And I walk in, and I'm about to introduce myself, and Jeff stands up before I can say a word, and he goes, "I need to talk to you." And he takes me into the hallway and closes the door behind him, and he looks at me, and he says this exactly. He goes, under no circumstances are you to give Norm any drugs of any kind if he asks.
You're his handler now.
Because what had happened the night before is the openers were Josh Blue and Brent Gill.
Oh,
and
nice.
got him so stoned before his set that he did 15 minutes and thought he was done and walked off stage and ushered him back on stage.
Everyone who's ever done the Gateway show feels that so deeply.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So, you guys, I walk back in and I go, "Hey, Norm, it's nice to meet you. I'm Elliot." And he goes, "Hey, Elliot, nice to meet you. Hey, you got any weed?" I was like, I had a pocket full of weed.
Of course.
I was like, I don't. And Hippie Man is just looking miserable in the corner because he also had to lie.
Right.
Oh, no.
But it's a lot more obvious that Hippie Man is lying that he doesn't have weed.
And
I've never seen him sober.
Yeah, I was going to say, Hippie Man without weed, that's so sad. Him having to not share.
He was so uncomfortable because he's such a sweet guy and he's like has to lie, right?
Oh, my God.
So we do the shows and it's great. And then we ended up hanging out in the green room until 2:33 in the morning afterwards, smoking pot
awesome.
after the show.
What a dream, dude.
That is
That's hilarious.
amazing.
That sucks you had to lie to Norm, but you know.
Right, and then the truth, the truth will come out. You know what I mean? The truth outs itself.
Well, yeah, and we smoked with him afterwards. Like he got it.
Yeah,
like he knew that we were lying, and he was almost like he did it as a joke because I think he saw Jeff stand up and take me to the hallway. He knew I was getting that talk.
Yeah.
And so
very Norm of him to just be like, well, "Hey, where is it?
Hey, Elliot. Hey, you got any weed?"
I can
Hippie
hear
man
it.
said no,
And
so,
like the pauses, you can hear it. It's that's incredible.
Okay, that's wild.
So you're smashing Dave Chappelle.
Smashing Dave Chappelle, which
So
makes
there I am,
sense.
yeah.
Because I feel like he's got a nice.
You're going to need to top that one.
I feel like his head is smooth.
I want like 2012 Dave Chappelle when he was like ripped. Remember when he came back from after was doing?
Yeah,
he was just jacked.
It's like when Tyson came out of prison. You just didn't want to fuck with him. I was like, damn, he is tough, dude. He's just in it to win it. Yeah, that's a good pick. Okay. Tracy, you got another one? You've taken two.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to commandeer this. It's all you now, baby.
No, that's all right. Commandeer is a great word.
Used it twice today.
Let's see. Damn, you put me on the spot.
I don't know why I said that.
Let's do Theo Vaughn for some mullet action.
Oh, I would smash Theo Vaughn.
You know, Mark Normand for some bland. Because you're either going to have a wild time or you're going to have a boring time doing either one with either one.
Yeah.
No offense to Mark.
Oh, boy.
Right, of course.
Yeah, I would think I want to smoke with Theo Vaughn. Actually, I was just scrolling through Instagram reels or no, like YouTube reels, like shorts, and literally just scrolled through an interview where he talked about how many women he slept with over the years, and how his number's really high, and how he's like probably given more women bad sex in America than anybody else.
Probably, but more than the Motorhead.
So
guy?
He's a giver.
Yeah, he's admittedly a bad lover, and I'd probably, I'd fuck Mark because I just feel like I could dominate, and just the way he talked. He'd probably talk about queefing the whole time. He's like,
He would make really good quips every time. Like between each thrust, it'd be just like a new bit. You're like, man, your crowd work is insane, Mark. This is nuts.
Yeah, It's like, are we filming this? Are you going to post this?
Right.
I feel like Theo is going to lace whatever you're smoking with too on accident. He's not even going to know. It's just going to
you're not just smoking weed with Theo Vaughn.
Ayahuasca.
You're huffing Freon with Theo Vaughn. You know what I mean? Like it's going to escalate.
You're stuck in a freezer with
him. He just has it under his fingernails. He doesn't.
I got Freon fingernails.
Packing the bowl, a little meth comes up.
Yeah, from the old days. He shook it off his vest.
Yeah.
Such a visual. It's a denim
Coke
vest.
thing. I don't know.
It's a denim
like
vest.
I've never done cocaine. I don't do it. I just drink coffee.
We're so excited to have you here this weekend. We have 4 shows, 7 and 9:30, Friday and Saturday. We're going to offer you some drugs. Yep. So just be prepared.
So don't feel bad. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, it's Loonees.
I'm not a cop either. I know.
I'm definitely not a cop. I have blue hair. Okay. I'm obviously team lesbian. Okay, so thank you so much for taking the time and speaking with us. This has been Now Appearing at Loonees.
Yeah, thank you.
And come out this weekend and come laugh with Elliot Woolsey.
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Come on down to